come on, Helvania. I've already apologized for taking your berries. Can't you just let me back in? No, not happening. Those berries were given to me by my grandmother. They were my favorite berries ever since I was a child, and you ate them without any remorse. You are not coming back in, even if it would kill me. But Helvania... No, you are not coming in. But No, not coming in. But, Helvania... I said no. Alright, fine. Then I'll just find another way in. Yeah, try and go in. Try and get in. I dare ya. I dare ya. Hey, Helvania? What is it now, Osric? You do realize you left the front door unlocked, right? Hi! Hey, what's going on, you sticky foxes? My name's Jackal, and welcome to episode 2 of Going Medieval. That's right, guys, we are back straight into it. Last time, we managed to get a house down for our settlers where they can be able to sleep. We got a cabbage field so we have some food, a warehouse in order to store our items, as well as a logging camp so we got a steady flow of wood. Now, today is going to be more of a focus on the defensive side of things because, obviously, we got all these amazing things, but we have not yet but we are not yet able to defend them. So let me just hop straight into it and I'll show you what I mean. There we go. As you can see, let me just quickly enable this. As you can see, we got our house, we got our warehouse, our cabbage field, and our logging camp, but we have no way in order to defend it. We have no walls, we've got no archer towers, we've got nothing. We got a few traps here, but what good are those going to do? So, what I want to work on today, I want to get ourselves a wall that will be able to surround our entire settlement, or at least, you know, the houses here. It doesn't need to be too big, not too small. I'm just going to make it able to at least enclose this entire area, but that is going to be until later. First priority is I want to at least get a archer tower up here. I'm going to put it right over here because there's plenty of space over here, and it's close enough to the settlement so they can at least get in there very easily. After that, I want to get a wall built around the entire area, and then after all of that is done, I want to start getting on the research side of things and get wooden weaponry and tailoring and armor so we can actually start getting ourselves weapons and armor so we can defend ourselves for the future. Now, with all that being said, of course, this means it will take a whole bunch of resources. So let's just quickly start it right back up, and in order to get said resources, we are going to be cutting down all of these trees over here. Because, I mean, yes, we live close to a forest and all, but, I mean, these trees can just grow back later on, of course. So, let's just see here. Let's actually take care of this patch of trees over here. So, all of that should be being chopped down. Afric is going to go out, cut all of those down. Once that's all done, he will probably bring all of it back here, and then we can start getting to work on all the construction. Now, with that being said, let me just quickly jump straight into it and start actually building, or actually drafting up the plans in order to make said construction. So I'm going to quickly pause it, and I'm going to quickly make just a small little tower that can be used in order to defend themselves. We're going to make it just about 4 wide at least, because the stairs, last I checked, they are wooden stairs straight. They are about 3 long. Yeah, structure dimensions 3 by 3 by 1. Now, which means that I need to make it 4 wide in order for it to actually, you know, be able to be traversable. So we're going to bring it all the way up to here. Actually, you know what? Let's make it 5 by 5. So I'm just going to cancel this all the way to here, and then we're going to make it just 1 more extra wide, like so. Okay, now we should be able to bring all of this all the way back up to here. I accidentally made that one too far, so let's actually get rid of that, like so. Okay, then we need to also, of course, put down some wooden flooring in here. I just need to put this all the way into here. There we go. And then we need to get a wooden door right here. Okay, this is gonna be the first floor of the tower. Now, after that, of course, we need to get you know what? We're going to get a wooden beam right here, so we should be able to, you know, actually support the weight of this floor. And then we actually bring this up here, bring it over to here, and we're going to bring this all the way back over to here. You probably can't really see all that much because it's you know, see-through. But then we're going to actually raise it up 1 more level. So it's going to be over here, over here. I'm going to add in like some battlements or areas where the actual settlers can at least see out of, but that's only going to be on the 2nd floor, because I mean the 2nd floor is where they're going to start defending it, of course. Now we're going to bring this up to here, or I'm going to try at least. I guess you can't do it like that. Dang, I was really hoping you could, but I suppose you can't. Now, we're on to the second floor at least. Can't forget about the wooden beam, of course, because that is basic need of structure. You need to be able to. What is this thing's problem? Building can't be reached. Well, yeah, well, what do you expect? You can't. Of course, you can't reach that. The floor will have to be built in there first. But that's gonna be until later. Now let's just quickly put all of this flooring in. Of course, these floors can't be reached as well. I know that. So there's of course just going to be the structure for now. After that is done, I will start working on it later on, but we don't want to get too ahead of ourselves now. Let's increase the game speed to ×5. That should speed things a whole lot faster. Alright, they're actually starting with the construction. This is gonna be taking some time. Hopefully we don't get attacked in the meanwhile. Now, with all of that being said and done, this entire tower is going to be constructed. After that, we should be able to have just a little bit of a basic defense. That being said, with that I mean a tower which can be used in order to, you know, shoot people from. But that isn't going to exactly help us in the long run, because we of course still need a tower. We do have a bunch of food which should be, let's see, maximum yield in 2 days. It'll be ready in 2 days, and we don't exactly have a, you know, cellar in order to store our food. We have a basic warehouse so we can actually store the things, but it won't really be efficient, if I can put it that way. It won't help us all that well. No, what am I saying? It doesn't have enough storage is what I'm trying to say, but I can't because I'm just, you know, I'm an idiot. I can't think of the right words to use. Ooh, new settler. Salvation, the Ancrene disciples? Olive would be burned alive by the disciples. She stated factually with eyes them trailing to rags. Would you save them from the flames? She may be pursued. Yeah, we decided to help her. I mean, come on, what's the worst that could have happened to her, right? Although, no, it does seem like a search party arrives in 1 day and 4 hours, so not good. We're gonna be having some company in next few days. Good thing we already started with this tower, right? So, after that is at least done, we should be able to have a basic archer tower so we can defend ourselves. Hopefully, I think it's Afrik here who has he's got a sturdy steel short sword, so he's gonna be our melee guy, which... Speaking of which, his melee skill is 15, so that's at least something. Okay, these guys need to get to work on I can't speak today! On constructing this thing as quick as possible. Prioritize the construction of this thing so we can actually get onto the floor up to here. After they are able to do that, they should be able to have quite the distance in order to shoot from, which will then make it a whole lot easier from there. You just need to also get constructing the rest of this building as well. The good thing about this is at least we have a spike trap right here, so we should be able to defend ourselves if the time arises. Now, this is just a basic little tower. I am going to try and try and make a more basic tower in the future, but for right now, this is enough. It'll be enough, as I just said. I repeat a whole lot of words when it comes to this because I don't know what to say. Ooh, research is available. Let's quickly pause and see what we can get. We can get brewing or furniture. Ale is only once we actually start getting further and once we have stabilized ourselves. Right now, it's not gonna really help us much. Although furniture would actually help storing certain items though, like the weapons and the knowledge that we've accumulated. Let me just quickly check one thing. Yeah, so far we still have a whole bunch of storage in here, so the knowledge can just be stored in here. In that case, I'm just gonna hold off on it for now until we can actually get wooden weaponry. We still got five more chronicles until we get there actually, so it won't take that long. So let me just quickly close this out, head back to the side where everything can be seen again. Now we just need to wait for the guys to actually come back. What is this guy's problem? Building can't be reached. What do you mean it can't be reached? I mean, you should be able to reach it. There wouldn't be, I mean, is it constructed? Yes, it's in the building phase, but it's not completely done, though. It just seems like, everyone is, beginning to get ready for the night. I mean, the tower is at least done to a basic level, so that is enough. That's enough for now. It's the best we can hope for. The only thing is that Olive does not have a actual, you know, a weapon. So, once the actual raiders come and they are going to start attacking, we can actually just bring them all into the tower. We can defend ourselves and so that how many is it that I have? I only got 1 archer. And ironically enough, You know, I'll tell you in a second. Violent extortionists, the Endrin disciples. The disciples are argued persuasively that Olive was a cunning servant of Satan. Then they threatened to burn Foxtrot to the ground to purify everything thoroughly if you didn't hand her over. You know, in this case, I would probably... The thing is, I'm a Christian. And the thing is that... Why burn her? It's technically speaking murder if that's the case. So I'm going to go with I'm going to stick with the Bible, which says, "Thou shalt not murder another man," or at least I think that's it. Don't quote me on it because I probably never read the commandments. Now I think about it, I'll need to do that later. But Foxtrot defiant settlers refused to bow to the assailants' demands. Violent extortionists, you stood your ground, refusing to give in to their demands. The attackers leave, but your relationship with the green disciples worsens. Oh, so it doesn't seem like they're going to be attacking us. At least not yet anyway. But that does mean that they could possibly attack us in the future, which is not very good. Settlers are starving. Why are you starving? Go eat, for goodness sake! Wait, how much food do we have? Probably nothing. Okay, if that's the case, then now would be a good time to harvest these berries, right? At least I think those are berries, anyway. So, we're going to quickly do that. Hauling to stockpile. Where are you going? Oh, you're harvesting the berries. Okay. That should at least give them some food in order to eat for now. And the actual cabbages are actually beginning to ripen. So that should mean that we should be able to have a whole bunch of food by the end of it. The only problem is that we don't exactly have a very good place in order to store it. Later on, I'm pretty sure with the research, we should have a more, you know, preserved food. Yeah, a shelf. We can actually save more of the food, but that's not going to be our concern of right now. We need to get wooden weaponry so we can actually start making some weapons in order to defend ourselves. So unlock that bad boy, and then of course we need to get over here and we need to actually make this. The wooden workbench. All the tools necessary for carpentry are found here. Yeah, I agree. Now, where are we going to put it though? You know what? It's not all that important, so we're gonna put it up in front of here for now, and then we're going to put the bower's table. We're going to put it in the tower over here, seeing as it's a defensive thing. It should be. We can put it in here so it can at least, you know, jeez, my words are failing me today. We can put it in here so that it can make bows, which is gonna be used for the archer's tower. Now, that being said, we got a cudgel and we also got a wooden spear. I was really hoping we could actually, you know, get some wooden swords, but I suppose we can't do that. We might be the one thing that I kind of just want to happen is that we can actually get some training weapons in this game. They should actually add that in the future, but it's gonna be a while until that happens. Now we just need to wait until we can actually get enough, so we can actually also get tailoring and armor. Although armor, if I have to take a guess, armor stable is gonna require metal, that sort of stuff. But we don't have a working mine yet, so that's not gonna help us at all. We can get wooden weaponry, but that's. I think the wooden weaponry that we have right now is enough. So we're going to try and work on getting ourselves some preserving food, rather, so that we can actually preserve all of this food. Because I mean, look at all these cabbages! No wonder these guys can't get in here. I accidentally constructed a wooden window, not a wooden door. That's why why nobody could get in here. Okay, Osric, you done good, buddy. You managed to identify the problem here. Now let's actually fix the problem here. Why did I? Yeah, sometimes my idiocy even surprises me. Okay, now we can actually put down a wooden door. So that should actually make it to where they can actually access that area now. And it does seem like that tower is actually finally beginning to get finished. Although there's just this one wooden floor which is almost done. So now we should be able to bring it up to one more level, and then after that, well, obviously we just go from there. I suppose I don't know what else to say. Yeah, I'd say we're pretty much covered when it comes in terms of food, but in terms of raw resources, we don't exactly have a very good amount of it. The one thing I may want to start getting to work on is an actual mine. The only thing is that I don't know where I actually want to do or make my mine. There has to be an area around here where I can get a whole lot of stone, a whole lot of clay, a whole lot of dirt, that sort of things. Although, I mean, this area is already an area that's like down lower than normal. So maybe I can make this area my mine. You know what? I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to make this my mine. What's this? Bone piles. That's probably just a dead animal. Okay, settlers are exhausted. Settlers. Then why don't you just go to sleep? What is everyone's problem? Just go to sleep, for goodness sake. Okay, now that the settlers are actually, you know, asleep, I'm actually going to get started on the actual wall that I wanted to make around the entire encampment, because of course this area does not have a wall in order to protect itself, and they need that. If they do not have a wall, how do you expect them to protect themselves? Well, I mean, they do have a tower. They have the tower over here, but a wall is just an extra line of defense, which actually help out my settlers just a lot more. So I'm just gonna quickly put this wall around. After the wall has been constructed, I can then start working on actually making some actual battlements on the sides, using the idea that I just came up with for a tower, because this one is big and bulky, but I think I came up with a tower that could be slim, but also make it to where my settlers should be able to climb it or traverse it at least. But anyways, after that's done, we should also put in a wooden door here, and then also put in a wooden staircase right over here. But of course, I first need to get rid of these. So deconstruct that, and deconstruct that. I think I'm gonna get rid of these these stick traps, so that they can actually be put outside, out here. And then after that is done, we should be able to put down a staircase that will lead up onto the wall, which we can then just put some normal wooden floors on top for now. And after that is done, we can actually start working on the mine, because the thing is that certain the walls that you make, their health will depend on the material that they're made out of. Wood isn't very strong, as you can guess, which is why I don't want to make this thing out of wood. Last time when I played this game on my own, I made a wood wall. The raiders came and they completely destroyed it. That was of course before the update where they actually got smart AI. Before then, they would just run to the front door instead of actually just attacking the walls. But now it comes to the point where I actually need to think about the durability of my walls. So I'm going to wait for that, or leave that until later. These are going to be things that we are going to leave for now. Very strong, at least what I can see. So yeah, the wall is going to be built. After that is done, and then we should have our basic defenses, and then later on we can start working on our mine, which I think is I'm going to leave for next episode though. So, because I mean, today I just wanted to focus on getting ourselves some defenses, basic defenses, so we can actually, you know, defend ourselves again if anybody tried to attack us, which I think we did very well, at least. And these trees should be done within the next 3 days, and once they are done, we will finally be able to actually try and relocate this logging farm to outside, because I mean these farms are taking up way too much space in here. I want to use this in order for production and storage and that kind of stuff, while the farms will be out here outside of the city walls. No, I'm actually kind of satisfied with what I've made so far. Things are actually coming together for once. Not that things haven't come together before, but right now they're actually coming together very well. I mean, we got a good wall. We got a good tower, which I actually need to do some things for this thing. I want to make actual battlements. Where is it? It's the wooden merlins, which will be put on top, so it will be easier to defend, or at least give some protection to any of the archers that are up here. But that's going to be for, I suppose that was going to wait until later, after these actual fields have been taken out, where I can actually just move around a few things, and then I can actually start making official towers over here, or try and make official towers in every single corner. Now it seems like everything is just swell and dandy. All the construction has been done. Everything. We've got our fields. We've got a whole bunch of food. We've got vegetable rot pile. Of course, why wouldn't we? Because ooh, we've got summer. Summer appeared like a warm blessing, and coaxing the settlers to shed their warm clothing. Now was the time to build underground storage to keep food fresh in the summer days to come. That's another thing I need to work on. I need to get underground storage as well. That is going to be the thing that I need to work on in order to, you know, after this cabbage field has ripened up, I'm going to get rid of everything here. So this will be then turn into a food storage place right over here. But now let's just bring this up to this level. Now with everything over here done, let's see. It's going to be tomorrow when this field is actually going to be finished. So let's actually not this tower is at least. Oh, they're actually starting this one, so I can actually get to work on deconstructing it. And yeah, deconstruct. Okay, I'll deconstruct this entire area, or not apparently. It seems like I can't do that. Yeah, cabbage field, deconstruct. The cabbages stay here, but these guys don't harvest them yet because they're not yet ripe. They are at least ripe a little bit now. But now I should be able to make a warehouse over here that can be used in order to make not make anything, just store, you know, food. So that's going to be until later. Right now, I'm very happy with what I got so far. I am going to start maybe just, you know, make a free wide area over here. This is going to be where one of the side battlements is going to be for the, you know, the actual settlement. This is going to be temporary. That's why this place is going to be made out of wood. After that is done, we're going to be we're going to have to replace all of this with, you know, actual stone. But that is after we've started to expand this area, just so we can actually be useful. But that's going to be after we've expanded this entire area, which will then be able to give us a whole lot more space in order to do stuff in here. But for now, this will be enough. I'm going to make a free high tower. After that, I'm going to add in some wooden stairs over here so that people can actually get up onto the tower. And then we're going to start making those battlements. So this one is going to extend all the way out to here, come out to here. It's going to come out to here, and then of course over to here, and then all the way out to here. Now, as I have mentioned before so many times, this is going to be where my wooden merlin is. The wooden merlins can be, because they will give some kind of protection for the archers up here, and that also be our little archer tower. But you know what? I think what I want to do is I may want to actually I want to actually get rid of this area so I can actually you know, just add in another staircase right over here. So we're going to deconstruct this. We're going to deconstruct this as well, and this, and then we're going to make a wooden staircase in here. There we go. All right, then that should be should make it just a little bit more traversable. And then of course, when it comes to the merlins, I will then make a corner merlin on every single corner here, and then let's see if I can get into this right spot right over here. Okay, and then just, you know, normal merlins over here and over here. So that is going to be our towers, which looks very good. I really like the look of that. It's funny, we went from this big chunky old thing to something that's compact and actually usable, and can actually be used later on. Ooh, this too shall pass. An ailing traveler shuffled halted into Foxtrot. Give time to recuperate. She claimed they could work, but in that moment they looked pretty rough. Would Beatrice be permitted to join and convalesce? Yeah, sure. Why not? I don't see why not. She can just rest up a little bit. And we got ourselves a new settler, which is age 45. Let's see what Percy has. She's a cannibal. You know, if somebody comes along and actually, you know, tries to take her away, I'm not gonna stop them, because I hate cannibalism. And our skills aren't all that good either. Okay, it seems like that these trees are finally now mature enough so I can actually chop them down. So we're actually going to do that. Get rid of all of these trees. We're going to get so much wood from it. I can't wait. Now, with that being said, though, are some of these trees not yet done? Yeah, they are not yet done. They're gonna mature in the next hour or so. So that should make it to where we can at least get the wood in order to make said construction ready. And we got our research, so we can now actually start preserving food. So now we should be able to preserve our food because it is summer, which means that the freshness of our things will go down much quicker. So the quicker we get a food area up and running, the better. But anyways, guys, I think that's where I'm going to end it off today. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Considering that like button, subscribe, turn on notifications if you want to see when my next video comes out. Click on one of the videos on screen right now over here and here if you want to see more from me right now. And I hope to see you guys when the next video comes out. Keep loving yourself, and I'll see you guys next time. Cheers!